It is. Hey everyone, another Friday, different setting at the track. Got the shop truck, looking beautiful. Got Arturo over there, not looking as much. Jeremy, LV, yeah, let's flip that. So, yeah. So shop truck's out, race mode in effect. We got the meats on there. RPT ones by Enki. Some Hoosier DR2s. Nice little combo for this TRX. No tailgate, no spare tire. Trying to get rid of some weight there. So, Charger also out. Red-eye setup. Got some 17s on there. Just such a nice, easy car to drive, man. Remember, for sale, 65 grand. We can work with you if you want to pick her up with turbos, something else, built motor, anything. We are here, man. Let us know what you need. So let's go around. Let's do a little walkthrough. Show what's going on with everyone. Put my phone away so you don't hear that. And let's invite some people here. Get this party started. Here's AL's Trackhawk, twin turbo, gutted blower, 420 billet motor, Sipple trans, T-case, on some Velgans with some Mickeys. It is a beautiful setup and it moves out. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. Especially with that black wrap. Sheesh. So let's see what else we got. We got Steven out. No hood, powder coated. You can polish the coolant lines. This thing is pretty, man. Woof. See what else we got. Little wide body action over here. Saw this one on the dyno yesterday, or I believe the previous day. Red-eye twin turbo, built 426, all the goodies. It goes as fast as it looks good. This is a sexy car, especially in this hell-raising, man. God, what a color on these welds. Remember, we do sell weld wheels. If you got a need for wheels, let me know. I can get you right. Just let me know what you got. I can build you a package, get you set up and hooking this summer, baby. Let us know. Let's see what else we got. We got old Bob over here. Our buddy Bob with his race bike.
What's up, 2-0?
Little Gixxer 1100 action. Little two-wheel stuff we don't normally do, but like going fast. Yeah. Of course, Bill's Challenger with the Vortec, doing a little belt swap. Look how Matt cleaned that up. Matt is the man with this stuff. God, I don't let him touch. I don't touch my own cars. I just have Matt touch them at this point. He can do it way better than I can. So leave it to professionals, man. Washer cleaned her up. Spit some rubber over it, but that's what we got Matt for, man. If you need a detail, ceramic coat, wrap, interior detail, let us know. We got you. Openings all the time. If you're a current customer, let us know. We might be able to give you something special. Let's go check out what else we got. Some tow rigs. We got AO walking over. Employee cars. You know. Especially I got a special guest around here soon that we're going to be able to have take over the live stream, give his own take on things. I think y'all like it. So, another Hawk. Level 2.5 over here. Beautiful 274 upper clutched. ATI lower. Flex fuel. 1300s, the good stuff, the good stuff. On those Nitto R2s, gotta love it. We'll share some times. I will share a time that I'm embarrassed of. My 300 went 14.3 and I'm upset. So we're still dialing the shop truck. We'll have some more time soon. Hey Blake, we're having a blast. We got our new tech John's Camaro out here. Kind of something different. Not the usual, but V8 rear wheel drive. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. This track rental is $225 per car, Wade. It depends on what track we're at. I don't know what WWT means. What would take? Perhaps. So, let's see what else. We got this RT shaker with a little Vortec on it, little V3 Vortec. Pretty thing. She's making all the power, all the right noises, and it's looking good while doing it. Worldwide Technologies at a local track in St. Louis. Well, that's the thing. I'm not in St. Louis. I'll come down there sometime, y'all. Don't you fret. Let's see what else we got. Got some more TRX pulling a SRT. SRT truck on radials. This thing will be fun. Little NA killer. Some biters. Where's my special guest at? I think I see my special guest. You should know these things, Logan. I don't know a lot, Blake. I don't know a lot. What I do know is that shop truck is running, and we're gonna see what she's doing. We gonna make a pass, boss man?
Yeah, gonna do a little shakedown. See what we got going on. So we found some hitting tables in the 23s that are playing with the throttle a little bit. So
okay.
See what we get out of her. So just a medium boost pass, nothing crazy.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Think it's time to special guest on there for this pass? All right. Special guest, you ready? Ready for the live stream?
Hell yeah, let's get it.
All you.
Oh, you want me to go on the live?
Yes, sir.
I was gonna vlog the pass.
Flip over.
I'm saying I was gonna vlog the pass.
Oh, I can take over if you want to vlog that. All right. We'll get it back. We're not saying who that special guest is, but some of y'all may recognize that voice. I'll leave it at that. Iconic Satera Tuning family member. God, this truck. That wrap. Again, Matt, our detailer, if you want something like that, let us know. We can get you right. Especially if your car's already here. Let us know, man. Ain't nothing but a thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think some people might know who it is. All right, Jeremy's got his helmet on, window up. He is ready to go on a mission, baby. Look at this thing. Thank you, Jeff. We'll have to come out there sometime. Give some love to our more Western people. I know I say Western, St. Louis, not really Western, but from where I'm standing, it is.
You doing live?
Yes, sir.
No one wants to see you live.
Everybody what was that?
No one wants to see you live.
What was that?
What's going on, Satera Relation? What's good, baby?
We got Cam, sales guy. You call in, you probably talk to him. If you've bought any billet, pulley, valve cover, tensioner, catch can,
Don't help me like that.
that's your man. That is the guy who does it all. He is the brains behind the operation for them special parts. I love him. God, let's see what that thing does. We have, but we are on live, Joe. All right, let's go up there. I'm not trying to miss this, y'all. I'm running. I'm sorry, this shit's shaky. Apologize for my language as well. I'm just so excited to see this truck run, guys. Oh, she's sticky. Oh, she's sticky. Ah. Let's run something, Jay. There he goes. So a little shakedown run, 11.2, 130. We got more to play with there, y'all. Yeah, that was a low boost pull. So just kind of shaking her down, you know. First time with this setup at the track. So we just want to make sure we're, you know, taking our time, not trying to rush anything, and make sure everything's 100% safe. So we got our time slip.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
She bogged. Let's see what else we got. Special guest, whenever you're ready, just give me the word. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. Special guest. So, it's hot, y'all. It's like 80. We gotta wear pants if we're racing. It is not pleasant. I see Arturo. Where is he? Oh boy.
They ready for that.
Oh, you come back here. You come back here. Arturo's been Messing with his little Charger RT, Jeff. I think he wants a call-out race. What you say, Artur? You think you can take Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff Robinson, you think you can take him in that RT?
If you bring me 5 gallons of race gas, yeah.
Oh, NART taking on a Turbo Hellcat. I think that's a match we got to see. I think someone's going to be very disappointed in their car. And it ain't going to be Jeff.
Okay, bro.
There's a pretty face of the shop, too, Lo. I wouldn't call it pretty, but I do appreciate the compliment, Jeff.
You are not pretty at all.
See, this is who I deal with, y'all. This is who I deal with on a daily basis. We got AO shop manager, keeping an eye on things, even in and out of the shop. Always watching, like a hawk. Let's see what else we got. Top Gun Arturo today. Yeah, Arturo's been on a mission. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's got his little all-season tires.
300 is slow. We already proved that. We have the slips.
I get bullied here, gang. I get bullied. I get bullied. Apparently, it's a shame that my stock pre-Eagle 5.7 with a 5-speed is slower than an Eagle 5.7 with an 8-speed. Color me surprised. Let's give Jeremy his time sleep. See what he has to say about that run. What you say, Jay?
Oh, not bad. Obviously, 60 foot with turbos is the most difficult
Show
spot.
that slip. I didn't show that yet.
Yeah, so 2.0 foot, working on the leave. I don't have a 2-step on it. We ran out of time before we were able to get it on, so this is all foot brake. So it has 15 pounds of boost, straight turbos. So not too bad, not too bad. Get that 60 foot down where I know it can go. That, you know, that's a bottom 10-second pass on a 15 pounds of boost.
Atta boy.
Yeah, so just working on that. You know, I was able to build up about 7 pounds on the leave.
You got the data log there?
Yeah, but with the converter locking up, it dropped right back down. So obviously that's it. So I was trying to playing around with first and second gear to see what it likes with the tire change and everything. But for minimal boost, I'm not mad about it.
It's moving.
All part of it. We found a couple hitting tables in the 23s that weren't in the TRXs before. So that's why we do this. So that way we learn. So.
Absolutely. That's all it is, man. Learning.
Absolutely.
Daily. Where is my special guest? I want him on this camera.
I think he was vlogging too.
He was. I don't know if he still is. But let's pop this hood, y'all. The Helion kit, y'all. The Helion kit. If you don't got one, what are you doing? Your life is not complete without turbos. Is there anything better than turbos, Jeremy? No.
Turbo the world.
Turbo the world. Yeah, we're big fans of that. We love turbos. There might be more updates on that, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, we got a ton of turbo cars here. Because that's one. That blue one over there, that's one. And then the wide body plum crazy car over there. That one is a turbo car as well. So we got a large spread of them, man. We got a large spread of them. Let's go see what this level 2.5 will do, eh? Let's see what we got here. God, that thing sounds so good. See what this truck we did little tune on does. You got that 360 camera up there. Ah, listen to that prep, guys. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Logan gonna make me smack him for ignoring him. The TRX is a gutted blower, as is that twin turbo Trackhawk. You way too far forward.
Trying to run 1,000 foot.
You trying to get that head start?
for the ride,
Six, 108.
And he got out of it early.
Let's see what this level 2 does.
And he want to end early.
A lot of earlies there. That only is good.
First try. Hey, you gotta learn somewhere. So now he know where to start at, and then tell him he gotta go further. Shit, he got out of it early.
Is that blue light? Is it blue light when it's done at the end? The flashing light. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll just tell him look for that shit next time.
See what happens.
That's cool.
I heard Logan gives hugs to anyone trapping 130 plus. Is this true? I gives hugs to anyone. You could trap at like 40 miles an hour and I'll give you a hug. It is all love over here at Satera Tuning, y'all. Nothing but. Let's see what we got. Hello. Hello, blue Mustang. Looking pretty. I'm not really a Ford guy, but that blue, y'all. That blue. It's doing something to me. Might just paint the Magnum that color. Everything good?
Yeah, just letting it cool down.
Oh, okay. Getting a little hot. Let's see how hot she is.
Yeah, intake air temps is out the room.
Oh yeah, she's up there.
Yeah.
She's up there. Take the hood off. Take the hood off. We got the tools. Got a slow connection. That's the only thing slow here. Me too. 14.3. Come on, guys. I can't let that stand. I gotta go back out there. I gotta set a time.
He probably gonna get his 8 on this.
Hey, special guest. I got a question for you. You want to take over to the live? Get a little Tulo action going down the track?
Well, okay, you about to pull up?
I might do.
Okay.
Introduce yourself. Some people don't know.
I don't even know how to flip it on this. Y'all see we out here, man. They done switched it over to me. We about to get this fast ass Mustang on here for y'all, man. Perfect time for it. This bitch rocking and rolling. They probably need to spray some more water down for him so he get a good burnout. Yes, sir. Man, Jeff, we needed your car out here, my boy. We needed your car out here chilling, man. They got me out here itching. I've been on cars.com the entire time. I need me another toy. Yeah, let me see who gonna get it right, man. What y'all think this Mustang gonna run, man? Let me see these numbers in the comments. Let me see some numbers in the comment section, man. What y'all think this Mustang gonna run? Got a vortex blower, and that's all I really know right now. All right, man, let's see if he do what it do. What y'all think is gonna run, man? I don't see no numbers in the comments. Y'all acting scared, man. Throw a number up. What y'all think she gonna do? Oh, man, don't worry about it. It's part of it, man. Break it, race it, fix it, you know, repetition. Shit. God damn, that thing riding. Woo! 908 152. 908 152. Rolling. Y'all a whole second off on that thing, boy. That thing was riding. We got a couple hogs pulling up. We gotta get them things, man. We got the gold joint off. Tulo finna go too. Let's see what Tulo got to say. Let's see what Tulo got to say. Let's see. Oh yeah, y'all see the lineup, man. They getting right. About to blow. We got another one right there about to go. Another one about to go. And old Tulo about to shake one. Let's see what Tulo do. Tulo got him a little grudge going. Let's see if he talk bad.
What's up, baby?
Hey, man, you say it's time. It look like your hood open, man. You trying to get a new windshield?
Yeah, I'm trying to let the air out.
Oh, man. Huh? Yeah. Oh, you want me to close it right now? Got you.
I forgot, to be honest.
Boy, you was gonna go viral, boy. All right, y'all, let's see what this one do. I think this is SRT Jeep, gang. Big meaty tires on there. Let's see what happens. Big meaty tires on that thing. You said Tulo. Oh, no. No, I don't think Tulo ready for that. Him and Turo got him a nice little grudge going. I'm ready to see them play against each other. I don't know the mods on this one, y'all. But, so let's just see what it do. It look like it's an SRT as well, so I don't hear no blower noise right now. So we gotta wait to see what happens. You know what's the mods on this one?
Cam, I think long tubes. I'm not too sure off the top of my head.
It's no blower though, right?
No blower, NA build.
Okay.
NA SRT truck.
Let's see what it do, man. For all the SRT truck gang. Let's see what it do. You got some meats on there. 11.9. Shit.
That ain't bad.
Hell no.
That's really not bad.
11.9.
For an SRT?
Yeah. Hell yeah. 11.9 at 115.
That's moving.
And you say just cam and headers.
I'm pretty sure it's just a pretty basic, just cam header. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. I go through some of these builds today, but
right.
It does have a blower? Okay.
Okay.
What's it got on it, man? Okay.
Okay. So it do got okay. Cause I'm like, man, that was quick as hell for NA. Y'all see this hawk? He got gold blow on there.
After he goes, you want to do a ride along?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, we can do that. Hell yeah. We gonna hop in with the cockpit gang and go with Tulo for his pass. Let's see what this hawk do. He on the street tire. Gold blower. That's good for about another 5 horsepower. Oh yeah, that was way better than the first time. Yeah. Get on through there. 11.59, 112. It was way better than the first time. We need to see them 2 trucks lined up for some action. All right, let's go and hop in. Hopefully they don't say nothing about me gotta get on. Yeah, man, he want to ride along, man. He want that cockpit view.
It's okay, we got a tradition of this. He went my Sonic. 15-1. As long as I beat that 15-1, baby. Go away. I don't need this. I wish I got black people in real life, man. If it was like Facebook, it would be so easy. Black, report.
Hey, if it was editing, you know, you can block them all out. We live, though. In the cockpit with Tulo, gang.
Your life is in great risk.
Oh, no. Let me put my belt on. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my fucking belt on. I'm playing around with Tulo out here. Okay. We get some smokage.
Yeah, they're kind of smoky.
We getting some smokage going on.
Yo, Grandpa car gonna do some work, y'all.
Okay, let's see what you do.
Mind holding that?
No problem. You know, I'll tune your shit for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
turn that bitch up.
That coolie tune.
You know what I'm saying?
That coolie tune's dangerous.
All right, y'all, we getting ready. We rolling up to the beams. We here.
Just gonna go off idle.
Okay. that 80, gang. Okay. Ooh, they shut down slow.
It is. This is scary, man.
Man, that shutdown is short.
I know. You're doing 160. You better hope those brakes work, buddy.
Damn, he good?
Yeah, he's good. They're gonna pop spark plugs. You think you pushed a little water out?
Oh, okay. That bitch was riding too.
Oh my God, was it?
That thing he did like 9.2 or something like that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is a Whipple 3.8 car, built 6.2. Our clutch 275 Whipple pulley with the grip tech coating. So helps prevent belt slip, but also has a benefit of the clutch pulley. So
that bitch rolling. He did 920, and it looked like he got more in it for sure.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. That car, there is a lot of potential in that car. It's a very, very nicely built vehicle.
Yeah, she rolling. She rolling for sure.
So
man, so what's up, man? You think you're gonna gap tour or what, man? How's it looking for you?
That 8-speed is killing me. That 8-speed is killing me. The gear ratios and the 8-speed, they keep you in the power band longer for more. So when I'm in the the 5-speed, whop, bop, my power band's up here.
Right.
I gotta go through this much to get there. Arturo just stays in there.
You gonna have to trim, man. I
gotta do something. But that's why 8-speed swaps in nag 1 cars go faster. Less, horsepower needed, better mile per hour. It's just a more efficient transmission.
For sure.
At some point, the Magnum will probably get an 8-speed, and they'll probably throw manual trans in this. But let's get up there. Let's
catch them.
Let me take that turbo car. Let me get this back from you.
Yeah, go ahead, catch.
You want to go ahead and pause that for me?
Yep.
You can just leave it.
All
right, y'all. I'm back on this. We got Jeremy coming up. Let's see, a little Challenger face-off. Vortec versus twin turbo. Who you got? I love a 5.7, but my money's on the twin turbo, y'all. Tulo could drag that Mustang, but I just want to make him cry. I don't. Let's see these burnouts. Woo! You're lacking, Cooley. Come on now. Come on. Listen, Tulo will tear you down every time. What did I go? What did the 300 go?
Not fast enough. 14.8.
14.8. Hey, it's better than the Sonic with Cooley. That 15.1 with Cooley and the Sonic made me so mad because I knew I had a 15 flat in it. If y'all remember my Sonic, you were real OGs. Let's see what we got. I think he's waiting for him to get his clean pass by himself. So, in case you didn't know, we are at Byron Dragway. So we try and do track rentals as much as we can. We like to come out, Byron, GLD. We get around, so if you miss this one, there's always a chance for you to get a new one. We are here for y'all. Moving. 10-0. Sorry, 10-6. So let's see what this one does, and then we'll probably wrap up the live stream unless Jeremy's got something else up his sleeve, want to run a car. He does him smoky. He does him smoky. Look at that. It's like a Subaru me. Look at that. Good Lord. Jeff, don't hate on the Sonic. That hurts my heart. I thought we had friends. Sorry, my hand's kind of shaky, y'all. 13-1, 108. See what Jeremy's got planned. J-Dog, boss man.
Okay. Did you data log it? Okay. Did you email it?
Boss man.
Yeah.
You got any other runs planned up your sleeve, or we're gonna wait a bit?
Hold down so we can do the could you, should you.
All right. Could you, should you? Oh boy. Could you, should you live from Byron? Fascinating.
Just a couple because they were, you know, track related.
There's that one good one.
The first one. Did you just flip it around? There we go. Yep. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking in while we're at our track rental. So a little hotter than we're hoping for, but you make do with what you gotta do. So this is good for the guys racing in the summer. So want to start out and say, you know, thank you to all my supporters, from, you know, my family first and foremost, the sacrifice they make to let me do this late nights, you know, with the track rentals and stuff like that. We put in a lot of extra hours. So I know my girls don't fully understand now. You know, my wife does, and I appreciate everything she does for us. My girls, you know, when you get older and you see this, you know, thank you for letting me do this to help support you through college, you know, and then my customers, my friends, everybody else for the support over the years. Pretty crazy what, you know, we have here. You know, I know Tulo walked around and looked at some cars, but I mean, the fact is that, you know, we have what, 6,000 or 7,000 horsepower plus cars here playing around. It's a blast, you know. So thank you everybody for taking the time to check in, you know, and everything you got going on. So let's jump in the shop truck. Oh, you know, seat, Tulo, shoot, we can go to the Charger. That's fine. That one's got chairs.
That one's open, closed windows. That must be hot as hell.
Good thing there's a key in it. You can roll it down.
Oh yeah.
So I figure we'll just go over a couple of track specific, you know, could use, should use. We had a couple. I
got a red eye one.
Couple of people reach out to us about, you know, racing specific, you know, things you should, or, you know, could you, should you, right? So the first one that somebody reached out to me for, let's see if we can get both of us in here. No, it's because of the way they have it, but AC chiller. So I won't go brand specific, you know, because there's plenty out there, but AC chiller system. Should you remove the factory heat exchanger when you install a chiller? So, you know, let's kind of cover what that does real quick. So the AC chillers, you know, they essentially use the air conditioning system to cool the coolant temp for an air-to-water intercooler, whether it's a supercharger or a turbo that might have one, or any type of power adder, right? So you got to understand, similar to that of a cooling system for engine coolant, you know, if you have too much fluid in it, it will reduce the efficiency of the chiller system. So a lot of the aftermarket ones, you know, on their base kits will initially have you remove the factory heat exchanger. What that will do is it will spike those temperatures, or actually drop those temperatures significantly, where you get, you know, frost on the lines, and, you know, it helps really drop those temperatures. Now the downside to it is when you're doing a long pass, you don't have as much reservoir, right? So it's going to get heat soaked quicker. So that's one of those things where there's a fine line, so that you will get a cooler temp, but you won't naturally be able to go a full pass with that cool of a temp. You're going to see those coolant temperatures rise much quicker. So sometimes it's more beneficial to have a couple gallon reservoir in place, where although you might not see those technically freezing temperatures, you know, you'll still get 50, 60 degrees on those coolant temps, which are still much cooler than ambient temp. You know, it's like 90 degrees outside right now. So if you have intercooler coolant going at 60 degrees, that's much better than an air-to-air, going to be well more efficient, and in a longer pass, it's going to maintain those cooler temperatures, because that tank is, and that extra fluid is going to have, you know, 60 degree coolant temps in it. Versus if you have one where it's literally just the coolant in the lines and the overflow, it's going to suck in a lot more heat quicker. So you really got to balance. I'm a fan of 2 to 3 gallons worth of a tank, give or take. I'm a fan of the factory heat exchanger, since they're open to the airflow as well. So you know, I like to keep them in place when we can. To each their own. You know, every manufacturer has their own recommendations. This is just our outlook on it. So Chris, procedures for intake cooldowns between runs to avoid high AT, especially the NA cars. So on an NA car, in between passes, you know, hood open and airflow, because, you know, the fact of the matter is your engine's going to be hot no matter what. So the biggest downside, once you get airflow going, IATs on an NA car are only a little bit above ambient. It's always the initial 60 foot in the short track, because that's when the initial gulp of hot air is. So that's why boxed off intakes are ideal. That's why we're fans of the factory air boxes too, because it reduces that heat soak for the air that's being gulped in. So good question though. So, but yeah, so in regards to the chiller, each one has their own opinion. Ours is, I like you know, about 2 to 3 gallons of reserve coolant, and I'd prefer to have a little bit warmer of a coolant temp, mind you, around 50, 60 degrees on a 90-degree day than necessarily a 30-degree temperature with only a gallon or so of fluid. So to each their own, but that's our opinion. So what else you got?
Could you, should you, 373 in an 8-speed car, 373 rear end?
Depends on the power level. I would say, you know, on like a Hellcat powered vehicle or anything thereon above, no, I wouldn't recommend it. You lose the benefits. So keep in mind, part of the benefits of the 8-speed transmission is those lower gears are torque multipliers. So when you look at the gear ratio, that technically multiplies the torque. So staying in those lower gears longer is not necessarily a bad thing, because you're actually multiplying the torque as you go down the track. So, you know, if you get to 6th gear real quick, where it's 1-to-1, you're not multiplying your torque as if you're down in 3rd gear, right? For a shorter gear, like a 370. So, naturally aspirated, it will help you, you know, necessarily get past that short, low torque range, right? For a more aggressive launch. You know, and it might be beneficial. You're still going to stay, you know, depending on the power level, within those multiplication gears. But yeah, really, you know, the 309 is very beneficial for both applications, pending the power. But yeah, high horsepower, absolutely not. You don't want to go there. I've even had guys try, you know, say they were trying for 390s and beyond. I don't recommend it. All you're going to do is start in a higher gear, and you lose the torque multiplication, and you're going to get it into an overdrive gear. So NA, if you're going for like max effort NA, you can make it work, absolutely. Get a nice big old tire on the back so you get more sidewall to help consistent 60 foots. Definitely a good idea.
How much, I guess not really a could you, should you, but how are the parallels from dyno results to track times? Can you, you know, gauge what, oh, my car made, you know, let's say 1150 on the, you know, dyno, it'll run XYZ, or is it better just to focus on the track results than dyno numbers?
You know, so as an example, the shop truck never went on the dyno. Now, I'll probably put it on the way it's set up. You know, just for advertisement reasons, so everybody knows, so they have that answer. But perfect example is I have 2 cars here today. One made 1500 wheel horsepower yesterday. The other made 1360 to the wheels. Those are easily, you know, mid to low 8-second passes, if not a 7 if we take some weight out of that 1500 horsepower one. Now, what it all comes down to is the full pass of the track, right? So generally the mile an hour will gauge where your actual horsepower is at any given time, right? Even if you don't have a good 60 foot, that'll give you an idea of what your actual horsepower is. The 60 foot is going to be, you know, where your torque is and your management of that power. But you know, a 1500 horsepower car can still go 11-second quarter miles if they don't 60 foot. So can they translate? Yeah, I know what a car will run is we tell our customers in perfect conditions with a proper 60 foot, right? So, you know, naturally it will translate accordingly, but it does take practice. The reason we did this is those, you know, 4 vehicles here that are turbo cars, it's literally the first time to the track with them. Turbo cars take more practice. So although they make stupid power, they're not easy to drive or you know, to get to 60 foot. So that's where it comes to practice. So, you know, at the end of the day, these things make more power. It does take time. As we proved last year with the car I'm sitting in when it was twin turbo, you know, we went 850s after a handful of track days because it took time to dial it in. But once you get it dialed in, I could do it back to back to back with my eyes closed. This thing was a straight and narrow. So absolutely, you can get an idea of what the potential is, but the 60 foot in traction is always the battle. Making power is easy, putting it down is the hard part. What else you got?
Newer Hellcats with the factory race cooldown mode. Is it worth it, or just pop the hood in between runs? How much does it really do?
It doesn't hurt, and just be conscious it could drain your battery pretty quick. So what it does is it circulates the coolant through the blower, still turns the fans on. So it definitely helps because what you got to remember, if that coolant pump stays, you know, those engines are still 300+ degrees on some of the metal contacts, right? So that coolant is just cooking inside the blower, and then when you start it up, it takes a bit to circulate it. So it basically allows that cool down of and pull the heat out of it. So it definitely doesn't hurt to do, but it, you know, it can drain the battery. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to bring a you know, a portable fan or something to assist with it. But definitely no negatives to it other than it could drain your battery quick.
Could you, should you tune a minivan?
Yes.
Yes.
You can add horsepower to a minivan with a tune. Yes. You know, especially, you know, the Caravans and the Pacificas with the 3.6s and varying valve timing, we can pick up some good power. So, or we throw turbos on them.
Could you, should you turbo minivan? Well, it's just turbos. You just do. You don't not.
There's no, I mean, that's not even a yes.
No,
yes and yes. Yes. And we asked that before a few weeks ago. So, yes.
And more yes.
Yes.
I don't want to see it NA. Now, recently I went over and I looked at Bill's car. You can't see what I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at the yellow car with the big centrifugal supercharger. Not really a could you, should you, but what are the pros and cons of doing a big centrifugal like that versus, like, let's say a 3.0 Whipple or a 3.8 Whipple?
So centrifugal versus PD, right? So we'll start with the centrifugal like Bill has over there. We spent a long time making that bracket, making it work. Now the beauty of a centrifugal is it's very linear. So the boost goes up, backwards, other way, you know, like this, right? Nice linear boost curve. So what it does is, you know, on these big PD blowers like the 3.8 Whipples and everything, we actually have to pull power out of them on the launch, right? So on the dyno, they make beautiful torque curves and everything, but the fact is, it's very hard to make 1,200 foot-pounds of torque hook. So although they make that power, we now have to manage that power. Centrifugals, because of the delivery of the boost, it makes it way easier to drive. And that's kind of the benefit and why Bill opted for that. You know, being the racer mentality he has and the benefits of a setup like that. Bill's beautiful. We set his car up so it can rev to 7,500 RPM. So he's going to be providing multiple tunes with different shift points to run different times once we get it dialed in. So this is Bill's first time in the car in 4 years because of the changes he made across the years and, you know, development of product. Centrifugals are great for track runners, man. I mean, they're consistent, easy to drive, very controllable. We're big fans of them, and on the Dodge community, it's kind of sad how little support there is for them. You go to GMs and Fords, and that's what you find on everything. So we really wanted to help. So that setup, did you show them the setup?
Yeah, I showed him it.
So, you know, the 10 rib conversion that we did on it, you know, and that car made 1260 wheel before we put the 285 up on it. So it makes steam, and it's very fit. That was at 21 pounds of boost, very efficient. That's the other thing, is the bigger the supercharger, the less efficient it is, right? So a 3.8 Whipple takes a lot of horsepower to drive. If you see how little that tiny thing is, it doesn't take a lot of horsepower to drive, so the efficiency is going to be much higher. Less strain on the engine. And now that, you know, there's a 10 rib option, it's very, very beneficial. So we are fans of centrifugals. It's kind of a hybrid of a turbo to a supercharger, so you know, a blend. But there's pros and cons to both, right? These are fat and heavy, so PD blowers have that instant torque, and it makes it easier to get them out of the hole sometimes. So that's why we're playing with Bills, and why we pull it down so far is to get a little more power in the low end to help with the launch. So again, takes practice. So.
How are they with heat? Because I know when you start pulling down with a big PD blower, you start running into heat issues.
Yeah.
How's the centrifugal?
Well, centrifugal on his setup, he has an air-to-air intercooler. So, you know, no matter how hot that blower is, it's not sitting on top of the engine, so it doesn't, you know, cook and sit there and soak as much in it. You know, the air, even if the head unit is hot, goes through an intercooler, to where a PD blower is sitting on the engine. It's going to be hot going through it. So, you know, we're going to be building our intake manifolds, and Bill's going to run one with an air-to-water on it, which will be even more beneficial because the intercooler is going to be so close before it gets inside the engine. Now, when you have rotors there with friction and heat, naturally it's not going to be as efficient when it comes to cooling. So very good one. That, you know, thermal efficiency, they're very good as well. Another reason why they are slightly more efficient if you get it geared and you know, properly spec'd. So the downside, right, centrifugals have less low to mid-range power, PDs have more. But you know, this thing, like I said, we're revved to 7,600 and boost never drops off. So a lot of flexibility with it as well based on how you build it. So what else we got?
I guess piggybacking off that, could you, should you, when would you want to build a high revving Gen 3 Hemi? It's
all based on airflow. I mean, you know, the one of the downsides to these Hemis is they're not too happy with high RPM, kind of like the LSs and the Fords, just based on their head geometry and the limitations, the cam profiles and stuff. They have great flowing heads, but we do get limited on cam profiles because of that, just based on the design. So you can build them, as we've proven with you know, Bill's car over there, with the cam heads, the intake, the blower, everything was spec'd and designed originally to rev to 7,600 RPM and beyond. We've built a couple other cars for it too, which require less displacement. That's just a 392, no 426 or anything like that, so it's a little more friendly.
Still made that power.
It still made that power, yeah. So you know, and naturally it just again depends on it. You know, if you had a 426 in it, we wouldn't want to rev it to 76 naturally, but we wouldn't have to because we make power a little sooner. But you know, the more you change away from stock, the, you know, more you might run into. And the fact is, this thing has hit 8,000 RPM in testing, and it hasn't had any issues. You know what I mean? Where I wouldn't really trust a lot of the, you know, stock block 426s to do the same. So it's just all based on, you know, what you're trying to do with it, you know what I mean? And you know, that's one of those. Your shop car is a 426 when we had the turbos, and we shifted at 6,700 RPM and went 850. So yeah, there's multiple ways to skin a cat, and that's one of them. So I think that's good now, since we can go back to get racing. Thanks for checking into the track day. Keep those questions coming. Again, thank you, family. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, my girls. Thank you, my fans, my customers, my supporters. Cooley for coming out.
Yes, sir.
That was cool.
That
Nice
was
surprise
fun.
for everybody. We miss him.
Little ride along.
But again, thank you, everybody. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. And let's keep going. All right, guys. Have a good one.